So I was doing some research last night on the laptop on finding some common questions people have about ADU. So like I searched up, modular home forum, and one of the main things that came out was people want to know about the costs, and is it actually lower than a stick built, and what were people's experiences when they built modular and all of that. So like, how much cheaper are we talking about?
Yeah, so modular homes are a lot cheaper than stick built for many reasons. And if I were to put a number, I would say at least 20%. And the 20%, that doesn't include saving you all the headache.
There's like a stack there, isn't there?
It's because modular construction is done in a factory. It's more efficient. It goes faster. You're dealing with a builder that's building hundreds of homes a year, versus your local contractor is building one or maybe two a year.
So you're talking about scale here?
Yeah, scale. There's economy of scale.
So because they're scaling and do it at scale, it's a lot cheaper.
Yes.
Not cheaper, but
they're better at it.
They're better and faster at it.
They're better and faster at it. Think of like building the car in the factory. It's, like Tesla, I know they build hundreds a day. Same with, like a modular construction company. They do hundreds a year, and that's your normal speed.
So if we go into those forums and answer those questions, they're like, traditionally stick built so much better. I think people would still have the mindset that stick built is better.
Yes, they have that mindset because they're familiar with it.
Right.
That's how it's been done for thousands of years.
So
literally, like a contractor, a builder comes to your lot and starts building stuff on your land. And you see it maybe every day or when the weather permits. And they're less familiar with modular because it's done behind the scenes. It's in a factory, you don't see anything getting done until the home gets shipped to your lot and gets installed in one day. And all of a sudden it feels real. It's at the very end when it feels real. But it's cheaper because it's the factory is better at it, and they build so many, there's an economy of scale, and they're just efficient. They're way more efficient than someone building it on site. If I were to build the house on your lot, I have to check the weather. If it's raining too much and I cannot paint the outside, if it's snowing too much, I cannot lay the foundation because it's going to crack later. There's so many unforeseen conditions on site that a factory just eliminates, just from the fact that it's done inside in a climate-controlled environment.
So it's not like rain, wind, and all that stuff. So how do we go about educating and convincing people that modular is the way to go?
Yeah, so we can just help spread the word and probably invite people to more homes getting built in the factory, just educating them by letting them see how it's done. Most people don't know it, they're not aware of it, and so they feel less comfortable doing a home the modular way, when in reality it's a faster, better, cheaper way.
Faster, better, cheaper. So, okay. Any other benefits of modular over stick built?
Yes, it's not just about the money that you're saving, it's a headache that you're saving. Headache when you build a house on your lot, doing the stick built conventional way, the contractor comes with you with problems. It's only problems that end problems. And I've seen this, for most of my career too. It's you get construction error, the contractor gets the raw material. There's always reasons for delay. If someone tells you it's going to get built in 6 months, realistically you have to times 2. We're talking about 12 months. That's the easy rule of thumb. It's always going to be delayed. And for the most part, the construction is also going to go over budget, just because that's what happens all the time. So if you do in a factory, you don't have any headache because you have a construction manager taking that job away from you. You have so many people in the factory overseeing the construction process. There's so many rigid and stringent regulations that the house has to pass before it can even ship to your lot. You basically live like a stress-free life when you're building your home versus it's just a lot of pain if you do it your way, DIY.
Right. And think about the budget. I know it's a common thing that happens. So how do we save on the budget then?
Yes, that's because we have built so many homes already. And we can use historical data to predict how much we can sell the homes for.
Was there ever a chance that we go over budget?
It's rarely passed to the seller.
Who's
There are a
passed?
couple times that construction materials increase, but when we sign a contract with the client, we're promising them a price, so they pay that price, even though the actual cost may be higher in the next few months.
You know,
So
we show
we
them.
have that warranty. Yes,
So that's pretty
we
good.
give them that peace of mind, not just money, but in terms of stress and how smoothly the process will go.
And what if they don't like the, well, they design it, right?
They can choose to custom design the home.
We give them their designs as well.
Yes.
What if they don't like the design when it's shipped? Like they put it all together and build it and like, I don't like this, I don't like that.
Yeah, so we're very clear in delivering design intentions. So we always inform the client 2D drawings, and if needed, we'll provide 3D drawings. So that basically gives them a really good idea of what it's like to live inside a home.
What it looks like.
Yes.
Can they adjust it or do anything if they don't like it?
So once it's shipped and it's installed, then they cannot change it. But during the design phase, we encourage homeowners to make changes to our floor plans to make sure that it's going to be their home. And we help them on every step of the way too.
Cool.